Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and I want to talk a little bit more, especially to the pediatric dentists out there, about your overuse of space maintainers. And I'm sorry, I understand, like if you take out a tooth on a 2 or 3 year old, yeah, okay. But if the patient is like 6 or 7 or 8 and it's a C or a D, why are you putting space maintainers? Sometimes you're putting them in even for ease when the patient's like 11. Why? Look at the x-ray, you don't need it. There's a lot of downsides to space maintainers, and from an ortho perspective, I want to bring this up. And I've made some other content on this just because sometimes they cause more damage than they're worth. A lot of times I see they cause more damage than they're worth, not only to that tooth, but to the bite, to the shifting, to the occlusion. It causes posterior open bites. I mean, if you don't really need it, not to mention hygiene and the gums. So let's go over a few things that I see that kind of bother me. And I guess the main thing is, if the space maintainer like a band and loop is made nice like this, it's probably not a problem. But they're never like that, okay? They're usually way too high, way too thick. They don't adapt right here. They're impinging the tissue or they're not necessary. So problem is most likely it's not going to sit nicely like that, right? So it's going to be something that they're biting on, that they're pivoting on, which can cause midline shifts over and over again, either shifts forward, shifts laterally, um, and long-term wear can increase the risk of all kinds of growth complications if you keep doing that. So a lot of times I need these suckers out before we can do diagnostics because I don't know if they're shifting off something, especially if we're checking with articulating paper or occlusion paper and we're seeing a heavy contact in that area. Well, then that's the first thing I'm going to take out. And this can get people upset, but sometimes you can't do diagnostics with those suckers in. So just wanted to bring that up. And if you see one and if you're seeing strange things in the diagnostics in terms of shifts or bites or occlusion that's uneven, that's the first sucker I would consider taking out. See if you really need it. But of course, if you are not also the general dentist, if you're not also the primary care dentist, you don't have you can't really take that out. You really need to talk to the dentist and ask if that's okay, or you could be in a lot of trouble. So yeah, for sure. All right, just wanted to bring some awareness to that. Thanks.